Hi, I'm Larry.
And I'm Mariska.
And we're Lease Option Seattle.
We've created a little presentation to tell you about our lease purchase program.
We're a local company helping local sellers get full asking price for their homes in today's buyer's market.
The goal of this video is to describe briefly our lease purchase program so you can decide if it would be a fit for you and your financial situation. We're going to explain how we can help you sell your property and receive your full asking price in any market. You may be in the same situation as many of our clients. Have you been trying to sell your home in this down economy with little or no luck? Have you determined that low-ball offers from supposedly qualified buyers can actually end up causing you to lose money at closing after you've deducted closing costs, any seller concessions, and the real estate agent commission? Maybe you've been renting out your house and you're simply tired of being a landlord, dealing with constant maintenance issues from tenants who are not taking care of your property as if it were their own. Well, you've come to the right place. Every day, we're working together with people in all types of situations to help them sell their homes right in your neighborhood. Before we go any further, we'd like to mention that our service is absolutely free to you, and you are welcome to continue to market your property however you'd like, whether that be with a realtor or on your own. So, how do we get paid for our service? Our fee comes from our buyers. Our buyers are looking for homes in your area, typically in the $100,000 to $350,000 price range. We always have way more buyers than we do properties, and typically we see multiple offers on each property that we're involved with. Because this is the largest buyer's market that we've ever seen, people who purchase today can buy well below market value. Unfortunately, this leaves sellers with next to nothing after their home finally sells. We don't think it should be this way. We specialize in a strategy to create a win-win solution for both buyers and sellers in today's market. We call this strategy our rent-to-own or lease option program. You, as the seller, will be in a winning position because our sellers usually get the full asking price for their property, and they pay no realtor commission, seller concessions, subsidies, or closing costs. For the next several months, your mortgage payments will be covered by your tenant buyer, and in addition, you'll probably have some good positive cash flow. Our buyers are good people, who we often call just missed borrowers. They probably would have qualified for a mortgage a few years ago, but in today's tough credit market, they need just a little more time. Buyers also benefit because they get to move into a house that they can now really call their home, while still allowing them time to shop around for a loan for the best rates possible. So, here's how our rent-to-own or lease option program works. All we need is your approval to move forward with a letter of intent, and we'll begin marketing your property with our cutting-edge marketing methods. All of our tenant buyers on our marketing list will be immediately notified that your property is available. We'll personally contact our most qualified tenant buyers and pique their interest in your house. When a potential tenant buyer is identified, our team conducts a preliminary interview, rental history check, criminal record search, plus we analyze income and other financial information on the applicant. The applicants are then presented to you for your final approval. The tenant buyer puts up a non-refundable option fee to show their commitment to purchasing your home. The option and lease agreements are then signed by you and your tenant buyer. All of our agreements are regularly reviewed by our attorneys, and each agreement is tailored to each unique situation. The tenant buyer then moves in and begins their monthly lease term, typically 12 to 24 months, while working with credit repair to get their loan approved or building up their down payment. Meanwhile, they're responsible for day-to-day maintenance and repairs to the home. The tenant buyer then purchases the house at some point within a 1 to 2 year period or as soon as their loan is approved. And finally, The tenant buyer is usually responsible for paying all closing costs. Oh, and there's no realtor commissions either. Tenant buyers are fully intent on purchasing the home, so, unlike a typical renter, they treat it as if it were their own from day one. Tenant buyers have an ownership mentality because they are planning on buying your house. They also understand that they can still be evicted if they fail to pay rent or if they damage the property. Here's some of the advantages of lease purchasing. It works. We've been doing it for a while now, including on our own investment properties. You have options besides selling your house the traditional way. We can help you get full price for your home. You won't have to pay any commissions, and we can help you get above market rents, on-time rents. Next, and this is important, our services cost you absolutely nothing. We get paid from the tenant buyer, and our agreement, once you sign it, does not obligate you to anything. You can cancel at any time. If you sell it or lease it before we do, just cancel it. You won't owe us a thing. Other benefits of our rent-to-own or lease option program: debt relief. Are you tired of making those monthly payments on an empty house? Why not get someone else to make them for you? Again, no more landlord hassles or headaches. We already have buyers for your house. There are people on our list that contact us regarding lease purchase homes on a regular basis, and we also network and share resources with other companies. There is a strong demand for lease purchase homes with a very low supply. Typically, we can fill our homes very, very quickly. We work with mortgage brokers who help to pre-screen our tenant buyers. They tell us which ones are good candidates for credit repair and have a good chance of getting a mortgage in 1 to 2 years. And again, we perform background checks on all tenant buyers. If you like, we also offer consulting if you want to do it yourself. We can help you do it yourself on a consulting basis. But listen, bottom line, our goal is to save you money and help you sell your house faster in this market. We take great pride in offering great service and attention to detail, service that we provide free to our sellers. Also, we're not wide-eyed and fresh from our first real estate investing course. We've been involved in real estate since the mid-90s. In addition to Lease Option Seattle, we also own L&M Properties, Evergreen Bargain Houses, and we purchase mortgage notes and create seller finance notes through Evergreen Note Funding Group. Here's some frequently asked questions. What type of an agreement do we sign with you? We have a simple letter of intent, or what we call option to lease option agreement, that gives us permission to market the home. We are not realtors. It's not a listing agreement. It's simply an option agreement that gives us permission to start marketing the home. Who collects the rent? You do. You get the rent, 100% of it. We're not a property management company, so you get all of the rent every month. It goes to you. How do you get paid? We get asked that a lot. Again, we get paid from the tenant buyer when we find one that we approve, that the mortgage broker approves, and that most importantly, you approve. Basically, you tell us what the minimum price is that you need for your home, and we add our fee to that price. We get paid from the tenant buyer up front. What about a marketing plan? We have a very, very aggressive marketing plan for your house. First, we put it on our website. We get up to several hundred hits a day. We also market it on several other websites. We put up signs in the neighborhood. We typically fill our houses pretty quickly. And again, we have a huge buyers list. So the first thing we do is send it out to our buyers list, and we start marketing the home very aggressively. What other areas do you work in? All over. Although our name is Lease Option Seattle, we work with buyers and sellers all over Western Washington and with our network of other investors throughout the United States. Is this for real? Yes, it is. Simple answer to that question. So, you probably still have some questions, and we look forward to speaking with you to get them all answered. Please fill out the form and we'll get started right away. And remember, this program is completely free to you, and there's absolutely no obligation to work with us or to use us exclusively. Thanks again for taking the time to listen to our presentation. We look forward to meeting you and working together to sell your house for your full asking price.